Hello, my name is Lucy, and I wrote a book. The Red Book, Quatrains, by Lucy Klank. In this life, mine, not yours, there is everything. Have you ever hated up and down? Been there. I had to learn how to somersault to get over under, I bet. You better recognize when the earth is rising and every Jupiter's supernovas and every Chevy, Ford, and Ferrari rust to dust. I still want 6. It's only stuff, but I want it. I want it more than I want to live. I'm a smoker, a prankster, a dancer. I give a fuck. Times is tough all over. I can't even spare change. Well, I could probably, if I did not put selfishness first and justify my greed by making a judgment on you. I don't even remember what you look like, but your smell reminds me of shivering so hard that I sweat on concrete. Here, you need more than me. Happy to help. I have feelings and I can do evil. Even anesthetized, I could do good. But I don't want to scratch a lot. Then, because morphine makes me itch, and I get twitchy cold, sleep clutching a hand axe. For what? I can only fascinate. I know some facts. I know some folks. Them folks I know, good people. All of them. Even the bad ones. Friends is friends, and friends is friends to the end, and even if that's hard to unmend, friends. That would suck. The trick to lots of stuff is not to suck. However, it's good for vacuums to suck, and I like getting my dick sucked who don't. I don't really want to know. It's just a figure of speech. Life's a beach. Always bring a towel. Because Luna is bringing in the tide. Not like clean laundry, the dirty kind. Skid marks and period panties. I snore. I'm lazy and it takes up all of my time. Still, I have time to listen. I don't always care about what I hear, but it's called lip service. I'm in the 16th year of my life. I have a phobia of dying in my sleep and healthy fears about everything else. From where I am, I can see the vileness of what makes this place great. The state must have thought my folks weren't beating me well enough, so social services took me to foster care at 5 years old. At the first spot, it was like a zoo. A whole big house half falling in on itself with 17 kids cordoned off from the caregivers. Early in the morning, after raisins and hot cereal, we were put outside to spend the day amusing ourselves. That's not what happened. Routinely, the older kids would groom the smaller ones for molestation, verbal abuse. Faggot! Don't even know what it means, but you cry and wail and no one comes. Not even the 12-year-old jamming his limp dick in your fucking mouth. He does not know. They, being the machine, don't care. And I am supposedly better off. From a screen door, the fucking bitch would poke out peanut butter sandwiches, Lay's potato chips and Kool-Aid. Again, the older kids would dominate the smaller by eating up everything and gulping down the Kool-Aid, at which point we had to use the hose. There was a place where we all went to relieve ourselves that was shared with livestock. Knees up to your chest, squatting over straw in a stable with an Appaloosa poised to kick you dead in the head. Happy escape, dreaming that maybe I could get to ride that horse, but asleep. Less than a man, boy child of someone else, their problem, their money check. God damn them for their warm smiles and open arms to comfort me. But when my caseworker left, he even took my teddy bear. I cried myself to sleep in a sleeping bag that smelt like sour milk and shined like wax pine. Years are kind of like scars. Sometimes what would be kills you. There you are, stuck, dead. The only thing you can do from then on is keep on living. Eat a lot less and maybe lose the weight you thought you should have but never thought you were fat. Believing in fairy tales will make you feel better. Religion, magic, superstition, the force. Build me an idol and I will seek God. Or hurry up in Ragnarok. We will all see the end of the world from our own point of view. Shit, I might even get famous by then. Infamous means famous. But I don't want to lose it. Roots hold tight. And bud big. It's 420 again and I'm grinning. Life is so much better with the bong in my hands. And when the stash is gone, life ends. No way Much too smart for that. Much too forgiving to live worried about payback. I worry about the money stack, and the rent, and who my old lady is letting in, who she says is old friends. Roller coaster ride. Brave, and I still want to hide. It's just that fucked up, like blistering caustic hate. At any rate, plus tax for the night out of the rain or night of sleep. A hell of a night. Straight with pitchforks and bamboo shoots up your fingernails. Giant centaurs stepping and shitting on your head over and over until you beg to be castrated, and each of your children sodomized in front of you by the cast of Smurfs, including NPH and Hank Azaria. Then you wake up in some piece of shit room that smells like 4 generations of whore, and you look at food but don't eat because the food looks like sick. Just think these are the best days of your life, and they suck. They blow like the east wind at Crown Point, early spring. Knock you right over. Knock you down and sit on you. In trying to make it better, but not much works but money. The loving I'm getting ain't what it's sold as. Rings don't fill holes, and I suppose anything goes once the oat's broke. I'm not going to cry a lot about it, but I am going to do something about it. Fuck, I've been trying so hard all along, and I'm not giving up until I'm getting something out of it. I got to get mine. After all, I want it more than you, and I will take it. I will take nothing from you because I want it so bad. After the swing, the quatrain part. It has not always been easy. All I can remember is either being too hot or freezing. Turbulent times tested this type. I was under the impression for years before I realized I was right. When I swam inside of you as a child, I was trying to get away. In your womb, I heard the awful things that you would say. Blood-bound but bitter. I knew I would never fit her. The man that was and then was gone. The voice that scared you up the road on the phone. Mighty mean man making me mad. You're a motherfucker. You are not my dad. Brother, I reached up for help from you after you put me down. Again and again, all I wanted was for you to want me around. Fraternity fooled fellow forever. Makes no difference to my new endeavors. Sister, something seems surprising. Remember how the television could be hypnotizing? You got raped and we got beat. We all wanted to get away and be free. The last day on earth being torn from mother's arms, put in the back of a social worker's car. So sure scars spread. Overflowing lamentations, the child living in dread. In prayer once, before a meal, I pondered if I would ever eat again. Every bite and drink since then has best been when shared with friends. Eventually, even eternity ends. The cosmos, a dinner table being cleared, the same. The motives that move mankind may be the end, because broken bones become stronger after they mend. Doom does daunt destiny daily. Tell me again the way your Jesus will save me. The energy expelled getting us all together has mooted the idea. Had we come together, we would rule, not be subject to the chimera. Vile villains voicing voracious verses. Wizards, warlocks, witches, women, and their curses. I'm thinking ninja training and it's raining. That is no one's fault, so I'm not blaming. Shame shall scurry south so super stays. I may be 30, but I still go out and play. Island in a river that moves 10 trunks for a sail. A place of generations on a human scale. Locals love living like lords. If you are not from here, it's ours, not yours. In the weeds, lost on grass. Had it once, but lost it fast. Kindly keep knife killing. Myself first, I'm willing. So much stronger since I started living again, mindful of where I'm going and where I have been. Originally opposed to others' objectives, I find myself further not being offensive. If everyone had to blister their soul, we would value others' well-being more than gold. Dangerous days do descend down. If I do not submit to what you want, what good is your crown? Nobody can do like I do. You would have to go through what I went through. My story is what makes me, me, not you. God's grace gently grew. Evening's endearing end, ready for the new day to begin. Together we are lovers and not just friends, broken-hearted and in need of some mends. If I just want to help everyone, if I did not stop until the job was done, better be bitter, bleeding bottles and bottles. Charity does not mean the whole world coddled. A good friend with nothing. See me, I have value. Allow me to do what you want to. Famous friends forging foundations. The heart can be so weak to other people. A heart of gold, it has no equal. 7 secret signs somewhere seen soon. For you to be in my love, I would have to make some room. Does doing dangerous deeds depreciate dander? If only I could get my hands on a fortune to philander, marry some wealthy old broad and then plant her, then jump another nag and ride off in a canter. Healing hands have heavy hearts. Heaven has a fury like a hurricane. The devil's dope, as sweet as sugar cane. Another choice, please, than the cage and the flames. Meet me, you know where. Bring your troubles and let us compare. Life is looking, losers laughing. What a world we are mastering. A impossible man, weak-willed and hard-headed, down the wrong path foolishly descended. Time to temper tantrum tirade, a single grain of sand on the beach where memories are made. The way my heart moves me makes me look like a clown. I would rather help you up than to put you down. Remember receiving rough remedies. I just want to wrap you in my extremities. When I close my eyes, everything stays still there. Into myself then do I stare. Alleged angel answering all allegations. Judgment slowed down in its deliberation. Oh yeah? I have been there without you since last we went. How long since a good time we last spent? Begin bright, but become boring. The best bedtime stories leave you snoring. It always takes me back when I really need to move forward. It always takes all of my strength and leaves me a coward. Oblivion's open, ongoing order, smothering stalker type but friendly. Every person only has to endure an excruciating eternity. Then there is more hell, certainly. Kind kindred keep kindled. All the world's troubles, how would you have handled? You get it in so many places, getting around with so many faces. Looks like lunch left. Now you'll have to do your best. Up and at 'em, what a tandem, never needing nothing needed. I'm just like you, the new kind of heathen. Now we are cooking with greases. Let's see if that bank account increases. Very vicious villains vandalize votive visages, just distracted by the wasteland and its mirages. Do all of my words count, or just the ones you want to read? What if I did not respect what you held dear? So soon summer sent south. Don't let your don't let your hate escape your mouth. Gonna get great gold gadgets one day when I can manage. If I don't get too distracted. I want it. I got to have it. Saving myself from the beast. We can meet when old age makes me deceased. More might make me movement modern. How many dreams fattened up and then slaughtered? What if I invent a new art? What if everyone wants to be a part? Snide, snickering suckers. You don't get class like mine because you flunked yours. If only the world would allow me to settle. Society's a boiling kettle screaming to be poured out. But believers bend backwards because belief beckons brutality. Thinking different upsets the brainwashing manufacturing. Who does not want to live free surely has not been shown a life worth leading. Misleading mischievous monsters making more muck. Everyone gets it when they're down on their luck. A poisonous man is he who gives no fuck. Now, if only there was a plan, somewhere to turn to a helping hand. Someone to be around that I could actually stand. Quietly quit questioning. Working hard always came easy. Work that way or you're penny squeezing. Money makes motivated men more. Down in the first half, but still can settle the score. Such sadness she shames. Evil bitch, on me you place all the blame. You have a heart of gold you claim. Little succubus is your name and fame. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. My head is my folly. Do decide decently, dear. I've made the same mistake again, I fear. A long night in the woods next to where a city stood, somberly seeking solace somewhere social. Now it's time to move through the locals. When everything is said, after it's done, who will be there but big bully God and no one? Venerant, vigilant, vocational volunteers, first among equal to all their peers. How do you hide heaven away today? That should not even be yours, and I want to take it away. It is my free will to follow along fate's lines, or do I get a chance to do Baalal's dance? Every encounter encourages earnestly earth's end. Sometimes when you are not strong, a good friend can help you to be. Some pain stays with us for eternity. Supreme Spirit, superstition says Spider-Man saves souls. Someone will read that and smile down the road. Depending on destiny and its deal, day to day, I am not positive how I feel. Deep down, doing dirty deeds, death will make me bed for weeds. It is a valuable skill to finish what you start. So is the fortitude to go with your gut and your heart. Hyper hallucinations hiding haunted hideouts. Beat up old spirit, all but worn out. I want to get there, not come close. I know it's catty, but after success you have to boast. Intelligent ideas, ironically I imagined independently. They will say, not bad for a guy from Milwaukee. It's so easy, you say. Or maybe to you it should be a different way. Cipher currently close. Keep on looking under your nose. Just a little bit longer to learn how it works. That's it, unless death meets me first. People please pass positive passions personally. How jealousy brings out the worst in me. Continuing on, may I make myself clear. It is life without happiness and dying in my sleep that I fear. Underworld, underboss, understand us. You did not destroy the machine. It was time for it to bust. I have been a traveler, I have never been far from home. Pretty person pouring powerful potion, you keep me in this motion. Swearing an oath I will always keep a mighty emotion from inside me deep. Love, life's least likely loser. A million times again I would pick her. None now neglect negativity. It does not always need to surround me. I might take it personally. With all life's blessings, with why live hatefully? Follow forever, then you die. You think you will get ahead, but not if you just try. When wanton we will wonder why, but not a soul will truly be surprised. I see in the mirror mostly me, but behind me I still see the tragedy. Many more miles meandering morosely, okay with failing so closely. My mortality made me more motivated. Now it is on. Surviving off sun worship. You know, an interesting story. Where did you learn it? I just want to be normal so bad. I just want to give away all the things I never had. Being best belongs buried beneath bricks. It don't take much for me to want to get my kicks. More than ever, be clever. This is an important endeavor. To take trouble to town, to be the man and to hold your ground. Belong to something. Build more than yourself. Help. Now does that work well? I am so small. There is not much to me at all. Tragically transparent today, giving the rest away. I have a way that I speak. It's not straightforward. It makes you think. Listen long. It is my life's song. Ash falling on the farm, a cause for alarm. Bring big buckets before these flames dance up a ruckus. I do not deny what I am. I am a good man, but beware, brothers, the intentions of others. I'm not sick. You have been sheltered. You are well confused, sir. Get going, grasshopper. You will learn if you listen for her. I keep routines and plans. I am the man. I iterate improbable idiocies immaculately. I am driven. You will see. Rise this way through it all. Happy echoes on the wind's call. Wonderful whispers, wrestling wind. The door is still open if you ever want back in. I learned something new, all about you, remembering receiving rare remedies recently, but nothing was really ailing me. Loki, Lord of Laughter, hiding from me what I am after. Man making me morose. Good days, I need more of those. I like to be happy. Bad feelings zap me. Goody goody gumdrops grumpy. Why won't you just love me? I don't know what you want. My every thought you haunt. Seems silly so scared sometimes. Do you like my rhymes? I should not say that, for it may be confused with fact. Lovely lines lingering like lyric. No one will sing it. No one will hear it. Too little hours, too many tasks. Working wonders while wonderful. My dirty hands, my heart full. Sometimes there are reasons why the heat comes in seasons. What a wide world, what a wide world. Boy and a girl, boy and a girl. The mountain air, lit with the dawn, only wants to open a brand new day. Imagine the fall. Listen to the call. Every echo etching existence, putting up a resistance. A walker on this earth, dying since the moment of my birth. Calmly cease cursing coldly, as if your arms would hold me. I don't have a lot of quit in me. like I would give up on what I want so badly, so easy. Phonetics, fellow's favorite folly. Anytime you can call me. I want you to be hungry for my words at every serving, as in my poetry about me you are learning. Magic misfit made mighty mighty, vocabulary as soft as ice cream or deadly as lightning. I cannot recall ever feeling this way, a reason to enjoy the day. Next to nothing, not now nor never. The love I feel only seems to get better. The Red Book by Lucy Klank.